We can talk, if it's something good, we can talk about it in a bit. And go live. And it looks like we are live. Hello everyone and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. And I'd like to wish you all a calendar shift. Not a happy one, not a sad one, just a change, because I'm not going to jinx this new thing, this number increase by wishing you anything. I wouldn't want to be the disaster, because I assume that it was my fault that last year was so bad, because I made a video last year saying we're going to make this such a great year for the channel, and I mean it was okay, it was actually pretty good, but I'm pretty sure I jinxed it for everyone else. So yeah, I apologise for that, but yeah, how are we all doing this fine day? Is everyone good? And I need to switch this so that Mrs. Sick can actually see the chat.
I should just wear my glasses.
You should just wear your glasses, but that would just involve...
Here you go.
Don't hand me hot drink. And don't put it on there, for the love of God. You know I'll just push this in and knock it over. Oh. I am a big stupid. Right, why... Oh, there it is. Okay. Pause. There we go. Now we have a chat list. We can actually... Oh, she's gone off to get her glasses anyway, because fuck me, right? Anyway, we had some fun chatty boys up there.
Oh my God.
Mostly about my favourite being that someone knows how to help someone get over addiction whilst also drinking whiskey, which I would definitely be able to help anybody who has a whiskey addiction. Just send me all your whiskey and I will have that dealt with promptly. Very good at it. You're right, baby.
I put my glasses on, it made me feel better.
Oh God, you're such a fucking moron.
My eyes were straining apparently.
She does this all the goddamn time. It's like, oh, I've got a headache, my eyes hurt, but put your glasses on. Oh, so much better. Yeah, you're supposed to wear glasses, dipshit. Fuck's sake. Anyway, so, yeah, last year I made a video and I was like, we're going to make this a great year. And then fucking COVID happened and really threw a wrench in basically everything I was trying to do and almost killed the channel. Although I'm not sure if that was to do directly with COVID or because YouTube just effed everything up. I mean, I guess they effed things up. I mean, they F things up a lot. I don't know why I'm saying F. Fuck things up a lot. But I can't imagine COVID helped. But yeah, it was a thing. And one of my plans was, I thought I'd said it in the video where I'd stated my new plans for the year. But apparently I didn't. And it was actually just in my head, which is good because I don't like making promises. But the plan was to hit 50,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That didn't happen, but fuck me, it nearly happened. And considering the middle of the year being as bad as it was, with literal negative number subscriber days, I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. This year has ended better than I had hoped. Now, ending better than you'd hope and things going well are not exactly the same thing. I mean, we just got the news, and I think most people in the country, in the UK, got the news that, oh, it turns out that encouraging everybody to go visit their family caused corona numbers to spike, so maybe we shouldn't be sending kids into enclosed spaces and so that they can all bring the fucking virus home. So they won't be going to school tomorrow, which we had... I mean, we were basically running under proviso that that's what was going to happen, but apparently it didn't. I'm kind of glad, because I definitely don't want them to bring back corona. That would fucking suck and probably kill you, knowing your luck.
I'm allergic to everything.
Actually, no, it wouldn't kill you. It would just completely cripple you, and it would make you whinge more.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it would do to you. It would
just add to the plethora of issues I already
have. It wouldn't be so kind as to just end it all and stop your suffering, it would just, I don't know, it would grow you an extra head off your forehead just to piss you off. I had a random dream and I told her about it, and now she keeps making fun of me. I had a dream she shaved her head. I'm not into the skinhead look. Not a big fan. And I said, you get cancer and it falls out, I'll stick with you. You shave it on purpose, you can fucking do one. You'll be sleeping at your mum's.
That though. Like, you wouldn't find me attractive if I went bald because of chemotherapy, but you'd stick with me because you'd be an asshole for leaving me.
I'd stick with you because you didn't do it on purpose, because you weren't being the arsehole. Cancer was being the arsehole. But yeah, it's. I'm hoping. I can't say anything positive in terms of wishes. This is why I haven't made. In fact, partly I didn't make a. This is the plan for the year video because that video did really fucking terrible numbers, and if I want to start the year off well, I decided to start it with a proper video, and it did really fucking well. Jesus Christ, what one?
My kid got on Zoom, no teachers showed up.
Oh my god.
So played Deep Rock Galactic all day.
Was your kid supposed to go back today? Are you 100% sure about that? Or did all the kids turn up and no teacher? Because that's kind of amazing. But I like the idea that they just didn't realise. Also, Deep Rock Galactic is supposed to be good, and I need to check that out. It's on Game Pass, so definitely have to check that out. I'm confused. You guys take off the helmets? No, our faces just are helmets. I'm back. 15 hours, Mike.
Fuck's sake.
Sammy will have paid probably well in excess of $100. You really should get. It's your job. It's officially. I made it your job on purpose.
I'm animating now. It's not my job. That's your thing now.
No, you didn't quit.
So now you
didn't.
You've got a graphics tablet now. You should design a T-shirt, and everybody would probably outbuy all of my T-shirts.
Right, just go. Just do some really shitty drawing. It's a "By Sir Sick" in big crayon letters.
Exactly.
And they go, "Well, he made it. Fuck that other bastard." Yeah. Someone was saying that there was another stream going on, and by all means, join other streams. These are not good. These are not worth your time. We'll talk to you, and that's about. Although I think that's what these are so unpopular that the people who do come enjoy them because they get spoken to or at. What have I missed? Literally nothing.
You shouldn't say anything positive. It only encourages hope. Oh,
yeah,
don't.
Fucking hope.
You're my spirit animal now.
Hope is.
Hope is for losers.
Hope is just the. I don't know. There's definitely a horrible. What do you call it? Fuck! I can't think of the words. Right, this isn't right. Try to make this bigger. What have you done?
I thought it was me, but it's you that stinks.
Oh, I smell, do I?
Yep.
I mean, that's possible. I mean, I'm going to have a shower after the stream. I have a nice, clean start to the week. You can't quit, you slag. It's your job to serve. I mean, she doesn't really serve, per se. She more sort of swerves. That was nowhere near as clever as I was hoping it would be. Hey, I'm here. Must be good. Don't tell me what to use my excessive time on. You're not my real parent. You see, you say that. And you're right. I mean, why the fuck would I be your parent? That'd be super weird.
So sick is daddy.
I mean, I've had people call me daddy sick, and it's a bit weird. It's one of those things, like, I really like... No, I don't like the idea of it, but... There's this sort of deep down part of the back of your subconscious that's like your lizard brain that says, it'd be nice if occasionally super hot birds would send me pictures of their tits. But I know that if I went anywhere and said, hey, who wants to send me sexy pictures, I'd get so many testicle shots, it wouldn't even be funny. In fact, mentioning it now is probably a terrible fucking idea.
Why did you do that?
Because sometimes an idea has to leave your head. And it just, yeah. It's one stream. How much damage could I do? Oh, fucking hell. But if any of you...
Your Twitter is going to be littered now.
I mean, I'll just ignore the ones on the main Twitter, but, I mean, I'm talking about DMs. But if anybody really cares and has a nice rack, you know, just saying. No, don't send me anything, for fuck's sake.
He likes big tits.
I cannot lie.
Share big tits.
I like nice booties as well, but that...
You're more of an arse man than a tit man, though.
I like... But... Well, I mean, to be fair, we call them all slices anyway.
Bum slice.
Any quote-unquote cleavage is a slice. So you've got your boob slice, you've got your bum slice, there's toe slices.
Mouth slice.
Mouth slice is one of them. That's a thing that we've been rolling with that for a couple of months now, I think.
Where's Tusk? Finger slice.
Oh, don't even. I'm not sure if that is just R.I.P. sick Twitter. It testicle Twitter, fuck's sake. There's definitely going to be one testicle shot. I know for a fact. Although, the person who I would expect to send it doesn't seem to be here. So I'm going to stop talking about it now. Hopefully he won't fucking notice. Well, there's 92 of us watching the stream. I mean, if some chick wants to send me a picture of her testicles, I mean, I'm okay with that. Zoom in makes it look bigger if you feel the bit. I don't even know what's going on there. But yeah, anyway. Is there a Yo Mama slice? I mean, I guess that would be her vagina. And anything that is a line on the human body is a slice. It started off with the bum slice because, well...
That's your favourite bit.
It's my favourite bit, and also bum slice. Oh, do you know what? I couldn't see that for love nor money, and then as soon as I picked up another can, it suddenly appeared in my... Not even my peripherins, I just saw it. Damn, camera, limited zoom. Did you... Right, I just got that. My brain was like, oh, what, you need to zoom out more, because it's so big.
Thank you, Illuminous Poo.
Illuminous balls. Reverend Illuminous Poo balls. Almost tempted to see if I can find my cat, but he might I completely forgot.
What, like a cat having giant testicles?
The cat has big nuts. It's usually a dog that has a big set of testicles, and it's just like, oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, I think that's where Mutt's nuts comes from. It's a dog with a big old jingly jangly swingly balls. What is it? My swinging pendulous nads is... Stop saying testicles, gross. Testicles. Family jewels? I don't know. I think...
Testicles.
Testiclay. What brand of whiskey do you prefer? I really like Bullet Bourbon. I'm becoming... It's very smooth. I know there's better ones.
This is 6 hours bigger than yours. True.
Probably. Yummy cat. Oh, I mean, cats are delicious, especially when you slice them.
Cat slice.
Cat slice. He doesn't have any, poor boy. Okay, I don't know what we're talking about here. Sir Thick, are the big to want to get even still the need to be?
What?
Lemony Pie, do you need help? Blink. Blink a lot. Lord Reverend Illuminous Poo slice. I didn't buy 1 foot of land in Scotland for nothing. Did you actually do that? For fuck's sake. I feel like you seem like the sort of person who would.
you go there and you defend your land.
I think we talked about this last week. A show that's surprised us just how good it is. It was Schitt's Creek, which from an outside view, just everyone said it was really good. Is Jack Daniels shit? I like Jack Daniels, but it's definitely cheaper.
It's alright.
It's Bullet is definitely nicer.
It's not my favourite whiskey.
She likes Bullet and she likes Buffalo Trace. I'm not a big fan of Buffalo Trace because I can't taste it.
It tastes vanilla, right? It's nice.
It's very, 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 very smooth or very, very gentle. I think I might have to have that as a drinking whiskey, as a shots.
Shot.
Shot. I couldn't stop singing that the other day.
I know, it pissed me off.
Most of what I do pisses you off. That's our dynamic. Everyone stop a minute. No. Sick likes cat slice. No, I like slices of cats. Cats don't have other types of slice. Am I having a stroke? Potentially. I just joined. What the fuck is going on with this insanity? This is a terrible stream for terrible people. If you're not terrible enough, you won't be able to keep up. It's not for you, buddy. You know. I'm going to gatekeep all over you.
You get used to it.
Occasionally.
Yeah, this stream is more of an experience. It's a journey. You're not supposed to understand. You're supposed to experience it.
We're like a river full of shit. And you'll fall into it, and occasionally you'll get bumped in the head by a nugget of gold, but it's mostly turds. So
eventually you accept it.
Yeah.
You accept your fate.
But they're really, you know when you have a turd and then it's got like a nice nutty aroma.
The fuck, dude? Oh, that's dirty. Oh.
There is a thing, when something is a bad smelling thing, and for some reason it has a nice smell. It's so much more disgusting, or an unexpected. Like if something goes off. I'm trying to make this idea coherent. If you have something and it smells a certain way,
right? If
it smells differently, it can smell nice, but it smells disgusting because it's wrong. Like a distinct smell.
It's like one of these things where, like, you drink something expecting it to taste a certain way, and then if it tastes nice, and it's completely different. Even if it's a different flavour, you go. Blah, blah, blah.
Even if it's a nice different flavour. If you drank, a Pepsi, and it tasted of chocolate milk, you'd freak the fuck out and go, that's no brain. Like you wouldn't fucking be able to comprehend it. That's what I'm talking about. Except with shit and a nice smell. Nutty aroma. Who doesn't like a good nutty shit?
Oh, fuck
me. It's a terrible stream for terrible people. I can literally say whatever the fuck I want and no one can criticise me for it. I don't remember which whiskey it was, but it tasted like old wet old shit. I swear that's what it was. Whiskey is really bizarre. It was Jack Daniels that taught me the beauty of spirits in general and whiskey specifically, because I'd never tasted anything that tasted so like not like fucking paint stripper. And second off, you could really taste the woody texture of... I know, I am pretentious. Perfection.
Oh, no, don't have Pepsi milk. I did that when I was like 8.
Oh, God.
No.
Pepsi chocolate milk. Oh,
no.
Even worse. Look, this is brown. And this is milk, so if I put them together and it make brown milk.
Yeah, I was very ill after drinking that.
Oh, I can imagine. I don't know if there's any literal Nazis in the chat, but the people who came up with and inflict upon each other Baileys and some spirit that turns milk and then make other people drink it. I hate you people. I've never had it and I never fucking will. And they say never say never. No. I am a very stubborn man. When it comes to things I don't want to do, when I was a young man, and
if there's something you don't want to do, I have to subtly manipulate you into doing things.
And if I really, really don't want to do it,
if you really, really don't want to do it, there's no point even asking.
You couldn't hell or high water. What is it? Wild horses. Kind of stuff.
Flaming hot milk, no.
That sounds amazing.
No.
Spicy milk.
Chili and milk's quite nice, actually. It kind of like plays.
That sounds fucking terrifying.
It plays off of each other. It's like, oh shit, this is really spicy.
You have a chili.
No,
you
it's
have
not.
a very
yes,
spicy.
it is. No, it's not.
And then you have milk to sort of burn away.
The cement. Yes, that's a good analogy for Pepsi and milk.
I think that's what one of the fucking alcoholic Baileys plus something awful. Baileys and Coke. Boke. Boke-sgusting, I think is the exact words. But no, when I went on the French exchange trip as a youth, it sounds pretentious now. I only wanted to go on it because my brother went on it. That's what kids are like.
Yeah, didn't you hate it though?
I mean, my French exchange partner was all right, and if I'd have been more savvy, I'd have probably gotten to fool around with one of the girls that was part of our group. She literally came when I was on my own. She came to the house because she was lonely. I could have at least made a friend, for fuck's sake, and I didn't because I was stupid and young. But remember when R2D2 stuck his adapter? Oh, fuck off! We've already made this joke. We made that last week. I don't know why I'm shitting at you, but I'm mad, so mad. Anyway, one of the days, one of the kids on the French side of the exchange had a pool, and I had relatively recently nearly drowned in a pool, so I wasn't a big fan of the idea of going into any pool whatsoever. And these two, because our French exchange, they were all older than us, and they were bigger than us. And they tried to drag me in, and I dragged two guys who were bigger than me backwards several feet, because I was like, no, motherfucker, this ain't happening. Yeah, fear is a powerful drug. But, yeah, that's pretty much where that story ends.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome. But, yeah, French exchange trip, that was a trip, indeed. You guys are the best. Stay safe, bye-bye. Rick is fucking gone. This is bullshit. Yes, that's the point. Good at sex, everyone should be. Don't worry, sick. We're all here for you. Basically, we're all the dumb. I think that's the concept. Most people are the dumb. There's occasional smarters, and they do a big science, and then everyone else is just a moron, unless they can do something really clever. Malibu rum and cranberry is excellent. You're not a big fan of coconut.
Don't like Malibu.
Although we literally just had Thai green curry, which has a shitload of coconut in it, and you love that shit. You're a huge fan of Thai green curry.
Thing is, Malibu does not smell like coconut to me. It smells like...
It's super coconut.
No, it smells like paint thinner coconut.
Oh my god.
It's horrible.
Well, I'm going to find a high quality coconut rum, and then I'm going to put it in Thai green.
Put a turpentine in it.
No. I'm going to find a high quality coconut rum, and then I'm going to put it into Thai green curry.
Oh, I'd be fucked.
That actually sounds amazing.
That'd get me fucked, that.
It'd probably be really tasty too. Because coconut in that. I'll tell you about it. I'm not going to be one of these assholes that's going to spike you.
Do another mud fossil, please.
I would, but my last mud fossil video did fucking abysmally. So if you really like my mud fossil videos, you need to go spread that shit around. Because apparently, according to YouTube, I should never make those. I like making them, which is why I make them occasionally. But my metrics tell me not to. And if I want to grow the channel, apparently they are basic. My last two videos, the one about nuclear weapons, did by far the best of the entire year. And the one from the mud fossil one did by far the worst of the month and by far the worst of about the last 3 months. And it was hilarious to see that juxtaposition.
I know that you find your analytics interesting, but I don't think people in the chat would.
Just because you don't find something interesting doesn't mean that the rest of the universe doesn't care.
So you talk to me about your analytics, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
I know. Some people like that shit.
84% of people watch me. I'm male. Isn't that amazing?
No, it's not 84%, it's 90%. Pay attention, for fuck's sake. You're not even listening to me when I'm spitting facts at you.
It lies anyway.
I know. Part of it is because people don't know how to make it count. I mean, that does speak ill of women, apparently. Oh, am I a man? Oh, probably. Fine. Here's one I haven't said. If Cora carries a flask of water and Toph carries a rock bracelet, Aang should have a bag of Lay's. I mean, I know that that's an Avatar joke. Joke?
Do you get it?
No.
What's a crisp packet got the most ingredients of it in?
Ta-da! See, I don't think of Lay's. I was thinking of Lay's. I don't know why, but my brain said it was lychee. But that's got nothing to do with the Lay's.
Lychee? The fruit?
Yes.
Fuck me.
I was thinking he's carrying a little bag of fruit. I'm like, what's that got to do with fucking shit? I know he's a vegetarian, but fuck.
Oh my god, you're a knobhead.
See, sarcastic barman finds analytics interesting, and he's a barman, so he knows things. And he's he's sarcastic. Fuck. I find it. Did you say I find? Well, there's no quotes in what he said.
No, but his name kind of dictates that everything he says is sarcastic. So
if he says something in quotes, does that mean he's not being sarcastic?
Yeah.
This is very confusing. I seriously thought the Nukes video was about Hans Wormhat. That was kind of a trick on purpose, because I knew people would think that, because that is what Hans is like. But at the same time, I literally couldn't think of another fucking name for the video. That's what the fucking concept was. Nuclear weapons are fake. And I can't imagine for a second that something so completely stupid isn't 100% something that Hans Wormhat believes. The man, he just buys fucking everything. And talking to Hans Wormhat, he's apparently quit. I don't believe it for a second. I mean, he said he quit, but I think that he's going to get very, very bored of not being really, really, really silly after, like, give it a week. Give it a month, tops. And he'll be like, so I found out that air isn't... Send this to people who believe in air. Or some shit like that. Because the man just...
Do you think he's going to get down to the point of it? He's like, I don't exist.
Or he stopped doing it because he got himself a girlfriend. Yeah. And she's like, oh, come on. Penguins are real. Come on. Look, do you want this? Do you want this? Then tell me that penguins are real. Penguins are real. Right, now get my bum slice. Everything is fake. Yeah. But that is definitely... his stopping making videos is not going to stop me covering his older video. I mean, the last video I did of his is relatively old, I think. Because it's all still there. If he stopped believing in it, then he needs to fucking get rid of that shit. Or say, do you know what? I'm full of shit. And he doesn't. So there's probably going to be continued coverage of Mr. Wormhat. He is a fantastic source of the lols. He is a lol cow, as they call it. Wait, what am I breathing right now? Choking sound. Yeah, exactly. It turns out that you're actually breathing glue, even. Even if nukes were fake, yet successfully maintaining peace between major powers, why the hell would you want to tell everyone that? That is a good point. Like, if nuclear weapons were the one thing that stopped us from killing each other, then you definitely wouldn't want to let anybody know. Unless you just were so desperate to be the smartest man in the room. And generally speaking, if you're really desperate to be the smartest man in the room, you almost certainly aren't. I think one of my favourite phrases is, if you're the smartest man in the room and you know it for a fact, get out of that room. That is not a place that you want to be, because you're not going to learn anything. And it's a little bit pretentious, but at the same time, it's like, it's true. Because I fucking hate hanging out with morons. She's going to make a joke about herself being an idiot, and I'm not going to let her. Every time I talk about not liking idiots, you go...
I'm drifted out, yeah, I'm knackered.
Oh. Well, apparently I'm definitely boring.
It's not you, it's just my body wants to shut down and hibernate.
If we go into Lockdown 3 tonight, I don't know what the sequel name for that would be.
Lockdown 3.
Electric Boogaloo.
Boogaloo, yeah.
I'm wondering if anyone knows any porn sites they'd like to recommend other than Xvideos, Pornhub, Xtube, Ass Parade, Brazers, Xhams, XNXXY, YouPorn, Jizz Tasty, Blacks, Hate Clips. Fucking hell, that was impossible to say. Imagine if Barnabas Nagai and Wormhat got into an argument about each other not being real. Then again, they might be posed.
See, I would have read that as Naggy.
Would you?
Yeah, because
I think it's Nagai because he's like foreign. That's literally it.
Barnabas Naggy.
But I don't believe that Hans Wormhat is fake because he has some ideas that I think if someone was doing it as a joke, you'd have to be an actual human piece of garbage to say them. Some of his ideas are fucking dangerous. And if he's either that stupid that he doesn't understand the danger of the shit he says, or he is actually that fucking stupid. And I give people the benefit of the... To me, it is the benefit of the doubt to think you are stupid than it is to say you are a human piece of fucking trash. Because that's the only way to think of it. What? Clearly Lady Sick is smarter than Sirsic. Else he'd left the room already. I mean, she does look like her history.
Yeah, but I know shit about computers.
Yeah, because computers and history have the same fucking skill ceiling.
Yeah, but computers are more relevant.
Computers might be... Oh my god, I really wanted to slap you across the room then. Like, there's so much more to history than... all I have to keep up with, which CPU slots into which fucking...
What creaky is defo naggy, like Mrs. Singh said. Oh god, I just heard a Welsh naggy in my head.
Barnabas Naggy. Yeah, I don't think either of them oppose, and both of them have certain ideas that are kind of fucked up, and actions that would be incredibly fucked. Because basically, that's their choice. They're either complete fucking morons, or they're really terrible people, and regardless, as far as I'm concerned, you look at their comment sections, and there's only so much so much you can get away with, and like you look, like I said, you look at their comment sections, and it's just full of people that I can't imagine that many people at once would all be in on the joke, and in on the joke in a way that's just incredibly convincing. Let's put it that way.
History is not relevant. Technically, I didn't say that, and it's more like it's relevant to conversations, because every time I start talking about history, people start glazing over.
Well, you have to talk to people about history when they're A, in the mood, and B, into history.
Yeah, but...
And C, haven't heard you say the same things like 50 times. No offense.
Well, you shouldn't be...
She had a go at me. I shouldn't be in the conversation that you came into.
No, I said you shouldn't be here then.
Here where? In my own home?
No, in this relationship.
You're the one who wouldn't leave. You won't leave now.
Who is this Mrs. Sick? I only know Cheryl Pringle. Cheryl's spelt wrong. It's a C-H.
Yeah, it's a Cheryl.
Cheryl. Yeah.
Cheryl? What is this nonsense?
I think I like Mrs. Sick's accent because I'm American and I don't hear it here. Oh, God.
I don't hear it here. I like hear it here.
Hear it here.
Hear it here.
Someone said to me the other day, like, about Americans talking about the British accent.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
And I was just sort of like, because I've spoken to Americans before who think they do a really good British accent, and then they thought I was Australian when they first met me. And I was like, that's brilliant, isn't it?
I mean, I've heard Americans who say they do, and I'm like, what part? Is this the fucking Isle of Wight? Like, is this a part of the country that I just don't... I mean, I'm assuming there's an Isle of Wight accent.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
No.
I imagine it's somewhat Cornish.
Well, think about local. There's like 60 different accents, and this is just
Oh
up
my
north.
God, Yorkshire is the worst place for
It's
accents.
just up north, isn't it?
It's actually not about the accents. The accents do vary, definitely. But your fucking dialects from town to town are so varied, it's completely baffling.
Yeah.
You know, you've got like Huddersfield to Leeds, which are quite far apart. But then all the towns in between, you get sort of stages of a certain word.
People say I have a Barnsley accent, and I don't.
Barnsley. Which is probably
Barnsley's more punchy than my accent. They stop like every...
Back in Barnsley, we like to eat babies.
And they stop, like, they have stops in the middle of words as well. Like Barnsley, not...
They just don't know how to breathe.
Yeah, pretty much. They're breathing in the middle of a word rather than after it.
Computer cables are fake. They don't call it Ethernet for nothing. Jeez, like... As I've said it before and I'll say it again, your Hans Wormhat and your Barnabas Nagai, they're either that fucking stupid or they are both horrible fucking people and comedy geniuses, like literally like levitate objects off of a table, big brainers, because how can someone be that wrong all the time is just completely fucking baffling. Like, but I do understand why they're that wrong all the time. It's because it's whatever isn't the what they might call the status quo, or what they are telling us. And I can't stop burping for some reason. I'm Calderdale, Halifax, born and bred. We never use the. It don't exist here. Yeah, pretty much.
I say the. Just not often.
You don't say T's or H's. Mostly H's. You are terrible.
Yeah, I don't say my H's.
There is no...
I'm trying to get the kids, because the kids speak like he does. So when I'm trying to, like, say house. And they're like, house. And I'm like, no, I have to
House.
Thing is to say, it's weird though. I can say H's in words, but I have to think about...
Say house.
House. I have to think before I do it. Otherwise it doesn't work. Naturally, yeah. I can't just say it. I have to
Your
think.
mum takes the piss out of you if you ever sound even remotely like me.
Yeah,
and the thing is, what you've got to understand is, I just talk in how English is supposed to be spoken. The default accent of the universe. And that's why the kids talk like me, because they understand. They know.
Oh, you're a con. I get it.
I mean, as with like 90% of people, at one point I thought I didn't have an accent.
No, not. There's ouse and arse.
Yeah, ouse and arse are not the same thing.
Arse ouse.
I live in arse ouse. It is a giant sphincter.
Yeah, bath or bath.
It's pronounced bath. And it's not pronounced bath. Bath. I'm just going for a bath. Tin, tin, tin. It is not in the tin.
Int, not tin.
Tin, tin. No.
Int, tin.
No. The joke, even you don't even know the Yorkshire people making the joke about themselves. It's tin, tin, tin. Otherwise, it's not funny.
Right.
Int, tin, tin.
Int, tin, tin.
Int, tin, tin means it isn't a French comic book about a weird blonde-haired fluff guy with a little dog who's
blonde?
an asshole. I think he's blonde.
I thought we were ginger.
I don't fucking know what Tintin looks like, but I hate him. And I hate everything he stands for. Bath. With a th, you fucking cretins.
Oh.
Shout, you fucking cretins, at my fans. Good plan.
Sick usually goes cockney when he's angry.
Listen, you fucking slags. Actually, it's really hard.
No, not Bath.
It's really hard for me to do my proper angry accent
Just Bath, not Bath.
without being genuinely fucked off. I'm a little bit scary when I'm fucked off.
Say Bath.
Bath.
Yeah, you say it like Bath, like bleh.
No, I say it like bath with a t at the end.
I like how you say bum as well, because you make it sound like bomb.
Bum.
Yeah.
Not a bomb. You just don't know how to say bomb, you fucking...
No, I say my vowels differently to you, that's
You
all.
just say words wrong because you're like...
Yay! He's a ginger, yeah.
Who, Jinnah, is he?
It's not gin, it's ginger.
I like Jinnah.
No.
I only
Ginger
like...
sounds like a drink.
Jinnah sounds like an alcoholic who drinks gin.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a proper Jinnah. Fucking hell. Nothing but... What's this one? Caramel? I bought you a nice... Did I buy you?
What?
I don't think I did. I would have done.
What?
The fucking... it was a gin, but it was Palmer Violet flavoured.
Yeah, you bought me that.
But did I buy you the one that had the sparkles?
No.
Because it looked like a fucking potion. It was awesome. And then it sold out, and I was gutted that I didn't buy that. I should have bought that. I feel like an idiot. Can't afford not to buy it. Thank you, Cersei. K. I appreciate everything. Thank you, Drew.
Well, at least someone appreciates
Which Nathan
me.
do you think is worth, and which one gives the best content? I don't really know names. I know two. I know two names, and it's Wormhat Hans and Nagai Barnabas. I'm not very good with names. I don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff. I think that's why no one fucking does reply videos to me, because I don't really care who they are. So they're like, don't care who I am, and I kind of like it that way.
Is it whiskey or whiskey?
Whiskey! Whiskey! I like whiskey. I mean, I like any kind of whiskey. Whiskey, whiskey.
What about guy from Stargate, and he pronounces his WH as like Hua.
Oh, fucking Hammond of Texas.
Yeah.
Hammond of Texas. Oh, thank you, Drew. I click on the stream and the first thing I hear is the word idiot. How did you know it's me? Because I always know. Hey, Team Skeptic, how you doing, man? I don't even know my own name. Get on my level, scrub.
The amount of times that I refer to him as sick to people that know us.
Yeah. We have a friend that we've known internet-wise for years. We've met him once. We went down to see him relatively recently, although that's now like 2 years ago.
Well, longer than that.
Oof. But it's good because, you know, I like the anonymity, but it's funny to watch her stop herself from calling me sick and actually using my real human's name, not in Texan. Do you know what? There aren't enough Hammond of Texases on fucking YouTube and Twitter with that name and that guy's fucking picture. I love that guy. He's great. Cool Whip. Good to catch me live. You always, you don't always catch me live. You regularly catch us live.
Liver than we catch you.
Oof.
It's only because, one, I forget all the time, and two, like, the only thing we ever really watch together is, like, Linus.
And even then, you're, like, on your phone. So,
well, yeah, half the time I don't get what he's saying.
Wait, is it something when they're doing something really stupid? Okay,
I watched
I'm
that.
into that. Have I watched? He does fucking Electro Boom.
No.
He's done a video with Electro Boom, the guy who always electrocutes himself. It's a good video. In fact, it's a pair of videos. I might have to watch that with you later. It's good. My parents were newfies. They couldn't say H unless they said the word H pronounced H.
H.
What the fuck is a newfie?
Newcastle.
Oh, I thought they were smoggies.
You got all sorts of different names for people.
I need a piss. You need to get out of my way.
Oh, fuck's sake.
What? It's fine.
You're making me move.
Yeah, but you should move. You should be glad to service me. And then she's going to steal my chair.
Yep.
Because...
Privilege time. I'm in the king's chair.
I'll get you a chair.
God, this chair is so comfy.
Right, be funny for like 2 minutes.
I'm not funny though, am I?
Be talky.
Talk about what though?
I don't know.
Talk about you having a piss?
Yeah.
Right, people get to ask me questions now. Do you want to know anything about sick? This chair's squeaky. I'm on Electro Broom video. More people have seen my front room from each channel than mine. That's good. Okay. The king is dead, long live the queen. Yeah, a long time ago, but God, she's getting old. Isn't she like 94 or something, 95? She's getting on a bit.
Oh my God.
What?
You look far too relaxed in my chair.
This chair is amazingly comfortable. I want it. Oh God, and I actually fit in it unlike you.
Go fuck yourself. Get out. Get out of my fucking chair, bitch. I'll get you a chair. In fact, I'll get me a chair. That sounds even better. I'll get me a new chair, and then you can have this one. Because I could probably do with a more comfortable
you want to
chair.
know anything about... Does his pee smell like whiskey? No, it smells gross.
You smell my
Is
whiskey?
Cersei
My whisk pee.
Is Cersei actually real? No, he's actually...
No.
He's,
I'm a cartoon character.
and it's actually me putting on the voice.
Yeah. Listen. It's me, Cersei. Ah, see, she did it again.
What? Did what?
There's just her.
Does he sleep with his helmet on? Well, yeah, it's attached to him.
Yeah. And it sounds like this. I can't breathe. Oh, my glasses have steamed up. I like my helmet. I mean, that's one of the things I need to do more of. It's mostly because Christmas has been a fucking asshole. I just have not had the time to write.
Fuck's
Get me
sake.
this second new chair with the profits from the 15-ounce mug. I am so baffled.
Right, I'm actually gonna... This is just for you, Sammy. I'm actually gonna research places that do...
She's going to do her job. Oh my God, just for you.
I'm actually gonna work.
Not for me, the person who's basically employing her.
I'll do some research, see if I can find any decent quality places that do like nice prints.
Hugh says that I'm CGI. Hugh clearly doesn't understand what a cartoon is. Am I really hands? Now that's a fucking question. You got to listen out. Like, is there any debunker out there that vaguely sounds like hands? Because if there is, he's an asshole.
I'm so sick of Mrs. Sick laying down to sleep. Clink.
Dink, 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 dink. Ugh.
What?
You decide what noise that was.
You getting up?
No, me getting up is right. Okay. Okay. Lean forward a little bit. Fuck me, I'm so fat. Okay. Oh God, that really hurt. Oh, my knees. Oh, I'm up now. Okay. Do you need anything? No, I'm fine. Are you sure you don't need anything? No, I'm fine. Okay, go away. Come back. Lie down. Could you get me a drink? You're a fucking piece of shit. And that's our life. And that's why our dynamic exists. Helmet doesn't come off, so is Darthic or Mandascosian.
That is true, Susie. Being a cartoon character doesn't mean that you're fake.
Yeah, obviously. Duh. I mean, it makes you better than everyone else, but, you know.
Darthic.
That was already true. To be fair, hey, so sick. Whatever happened to why it's stupid? Well, that was always her show, and then she started doing. Well, you gotta think in context of this year for starters, and that is everything went to shit, and then she started doing a much better show. It was a good show, no doubt, excellent. Was Why It's Stupid.
It's just I had to put like shitloads of hours into researching stuff.
Mm.
And it got to the point where I just couldn't be asked.
Yeah, there was lots and lots of research.
After I researched everything, I had to write the script for it, double check it to make sure everything was correct, and then I've got to go and do all the pictures for it.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't be asked.
It was an excellent video, but
I just wanted to
2020 happened to Why It's Stupid.
And I just wanted to do something more fun.
Yeah, and that the replacement for Why It's Stupid is Spoon Staff Stories. If you haven't seen Spoon Staff Stories,
Shut up.
what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you such a monster, and why do you hate fun and freedom?
Stop advertising it, dude.
No, I will stop advertising it when you die. When I die.
You are getting people's expectations up like, oh, it sounds really good, it must be amazing. No, it's shit.
They watch my videos. Your videos are better than mine. That's a fact. So you can fuck right off into space.
Yours are funnier than mine, though.
That's probably true, but that doesn't mean that yours aren't better, and you didn't claim that yours weren't better. So I win. You're better than me.
Fine, I'll give you that one. Until tomorrow, where I start being a dick to you again.
You're always being a dick to me.
I'm not.
I'm not, you fucking asshole.
I'm not, you fat dick.
Fat?
You are fat.
Do you know how hard it is for me to call you fat? I called you fat earlier.
I know.
And I felt like such an asshole straight away.
I know that you call me fat, left the room and you went, oh my god, just started laughing how bad it was.
I said, fuck you, fat bitch. And so I left the room. Because we were fucking about with something. I can't even remember. But I was just like, oh my god. But she literally tries to get me to thingy with it.
I'm glad you like it, because I don't. People like Spoon Staff Stories, but not me. I'm the one who makes it.
But we have to put this into massive context. She also doesn't hate them. She doesn't like her videos, but she hates 99% of anything she produces, especially her chip. No, wait. Especially your children.
Oh, the kids?
Yeah.
I like the kids. They're funny.
You like the kids? Oh my god, it's like you love them or something. Gabo.
They are funny though.
They are really funny. That's the thing. People have mentioned, and we, like, way back in the day, we thought about it for like not that long, but the idea of like the kids really want to start YouTube stuff, and the more I understand it, the less I want that to even be a thing, because I don't want to be one of those parents who fucking makes their kids make the money, because that's one of the things. I hate the idea of having the kids make a lot of money, because then what do you do with it? I mean, you are obligated to use it to care for them, but then at the same time you're probably managing them and all that shit, and it's just like, that sounds like the kind of thing that I really don't want them to hate me for fucking up.
No, what I do is put money away for them to go to uni.
Well, it wouldn't just be that, though.
And
they earn that money, so it's not just a way for uni.
Yeah,
but then you have to figure out what your
them.
No. You have to work out what your time was worth to them.
How?
But not fuck it up. I don't know. Just have a good relationship with your kid. Don't make them into YouTube stars. Fuck that noise.
The kids are actually
get your own talents, for fuck's sake.
Considering like they're 8 years old, they're quite practical. Like at Christmas, they got Christmas money. And what they wanted for Christmas
snow boots.
Was snow boots to buy with their money. And I was like, that's actually a good thing to buy.
Yeah.
They didn't want toys or sweets or anything like that. They just wanted snow boots.
To be fair, like, I think that I've been a pretty good provider of fun.
After that, they wanted curtains. I suggested to them ages ago.
They bought the curtains?
Yeah.
Ah!
I suggested ages ago to them. This was like probably like beginning of
Did
last
you
year.
not remember saying this? And they said for curtains.
I don't remember saying anything. I said, "Oh, wouldn't it be because they had their bedroom redecorated."
So they've used their Christmas money for curtains.
To buy curtains, yeah.
So I thought I bought them curtains.
No.
I mean, I wasn't against that idea at all.
But I said to them,
But that's cool.
They reminded me. They said, "Oh well, because we've got a new bedroom, we want some curtains to match the wallpaper." And I was like, "Oh, okay. If you want to buy that, that's fine." I was like,
it was really annoying though. The curtains, quote unquote, came today, and it was one curtain.
"Yeah, we have to buy another one."
I don't even know how that. I'm assuming that you read it as each curtain was X length.
It showed pictures of 2 curtains.
Right.
So I assumed it's going to be 2 curtains.
I am so glad. When I opened them up though, and they were those big ring thick bastards, I was like, oh, good.
Yeah, that's why I chose them.
It's so much better because you. Okay, I mean, if you pull them down by accident, you pull everything off the wall.
Yeah, like
but
they're really
less likely to happen.
Fantastic, and they're very practical, and then they eat blue tack, and
what the kids, yeah,
and shred paper into tiny pieces.
No, she used to do that. Now she's
No.
just not. Oh, she's done it recently.
She kind of does it sometimes, but it's not as bad as it used to. Like before, it was.
It used to be fucking confetti.
Yeah, it was confetti. Yeah.
It used to be confetti bomb.
And
we should have called her confetti
And today
bomb.
she opened a cupboard without moving things in front of it, and everything fell over. And yeah, so
I heard kaboom, and then the cat slowly walked in. And I was like, "Oh, what the fuck's the cat done?" Got up, looked around, and was like, "Okay." Walked into the room. She was on the floor on her knees, gently weeping. She'd knocked the PSVR off the counter. She'd knocked my old decent keyboard over, and a Wii U balance board that we haven't used in a long time, but we really should because fat. But yeah, she knocked all this stuff over. She was crying her eyes out. I was like, so I sat there and said, okay, let's calm down. Let's stop crying. You know, what do we say about crying? It's not useful. It doesn't get things done. You just need to calm down and then fix the situation and all that jazz. And yeah, she was very, very upset. You came in, gave her a hug straight away.
She's crying.
Yeah.
It's an instinct for me to hug.
And I'm evil. Thank you.
But
we run an evil household.
But yeah, like
she was fine.
They like buy grown-up practical things,
yeah.
And then they do really childish things. They're kind of like strange mixes.
It's almost like they're children.
Yeah, but they also buy...
Children are like that.
But why are they buying grown-up things? When I was a kid, I wanted sweets and Pokemon cards, and that's all I wanted.
Man, I kind of like some Pokemon cards right now.
No,
I don't even like the game. I
I
like Pokemon. I like the games.
I like the card game in Pokemon. That was good.
That's because you're insane.
I like easy games.
Literally no one else here likes the Pokemon card game, right? Yeah, that's true. Good.
I like easy games though.
It's not easy. Card games are well hard. I can't fucking comprehend those bitches.
Not that bad.
How much of Gwent did you play?
Oh, fuck that. It's like, oh, well, I did this and I did this last time, so that means I'll get the points for this. And then it changes. And I'm like, why has it changed?
Also Caravan.
Oh, no,
do you know what?
Caravan was really hard as well.
Part of being sold on Fallout New Vegas was...
Cookie learned how to play Gwent. She bought that game that was dedicated to Gwent just to play Gwent.
Throne Breaker. Which, considering... So we have a friend, her name is Cookie. She occasionally turns up in these, although not recently, because she hates us.
She plays a Roo in Spoons Life Stories.
Yeah. She talks like this all the time. That's her real voice. No, she has this very softly spoken German voice, and she's this little itty bitty thing. It's hilarious. But yeah, she is really, really bad at game, and but she spends huge amounts of time. She played The Witcher 3, and she's got hundreds of fucking hours in it. I was like, oh, she must be really good at it. And I asked you how far she's got, and she's like, she hasn't been in it. She's got like 10 times the hours I have, and she hasn't been, because she just wanders around reading things like a psychopath. She's the kind of person who plays an Elder Scrolls games and reads the books. Like,
she likes the lore.
She's out of her mind. But she's been playing Cyberpunk, and
Yeah, she was 72 hours in.
and I was like, oh, she's further than me. It's like, no, she won't. Oh, we just hit the hour. Should we continue?
Yeah, I want to see if Tusk turns up.
Yeah, he needs to turn up. He's got important work to do. But yeah,
And
I hope Tusk is okay.
Since the kids are not at school.
And since it's New Year's, you know, we're going to add an extra hour just for you all because we're special. Special.
I am. I'm pretty special.
But yeah, it's kind of amazing. She plays hundreds of hours. Let's have a look. I can actually tell because we're friends. We're friends. And yeah, she's at double the time I've played, and barely progressed. I mean, she's gotten some achievements.
Yeah.
But last time I checked, she had basically nothing, and I think it's just based on pure playtime. But it's hilarious. I don't know what our point with this was. I don't know where we started with that. I think it was just making fun of our friend.
Probably.
It was funny. You asked me to give her some money for Christmas.
Yeah.
And so I gave her £25 on Steam, and she immediately gave me £10 back. And I thought that was a bad investment.
But then she gave me £10 as well.
So it's still a bad investment.
So we give her a £5.
Effectively,
Yeah.
She's up, winner. She won. She won friendship. That's the thing. I mean, I wish I would rather send something cool. Like, I was very, very pleased to give my brother
His demon arm, I guess his finger got much worse.
way fucking worse. Actually, some of you will know that I got my brother a VR headset. I got him a Quest 2 because I'd never gotten something ridiculous before, and I really wanted to. I mean, at the end of the day, the kids, they have a computer each, a decent, not a great, not like a really good, but like a very, very capable computer each. And so they always get something good, but this year has been good to me. So I had enough money to be able to buy my brother something really good that I'd never been able to do before. So I did it. And yeah, he was really happy with that. And then on Christmas Eve, he had found himself, because he had the VR headset, he wanted to go into PC VR. He'd wanted to build himself a PC, and I was willing to help him and all this jazz. So we ended up going, okay, on Christmas Eve, that was it. He'd gotten himself a graphics card to go with it, and I went, well, if you really... It didn't fit in his work PC because he's working from home and all that jazz.
All that jazz.
So...
said that like 4 times now.
Do you know what?
Just tell the story.
I'm going to show you my bum slice.
You're telling the story like a woman. You're giving all the details that are pointless.
She's such a sexist. All that jazz. Yeah, I helped him build a PC. We got him all the bits. It was on Christmas Eve. And I said, basically what convinced him of actually buying himself a proper computer was to say, give yourself a really good Christmas present. And he was like, yeah, do you know what? I fucking deserve it. He hasn't spent fuck all on himself in ages. So, you know, we worked on that and got him a really good PC, and he's very happy with it. And I can't remember where my story's going because someone had a go at me for telling a story like a woman. And while that's not necessarily a problem, it does mean that I can't remember where I'm going. Victory or Sovereign Guard? Speaking of Sovereign Guard, we've been playing, what's the other one? Assassin's Creed. Sassy Credo. Valkyrie. Valkyrie. Valhalla. Other V word. Chat hands. Yeah. Skyrim fans know the singer Mullica. Go support her. The fuck? I don't know. Is that an actual singer called Mullica? Because, yeah, definitely don't know that. Oblivion Guards make that game the best. Oblivion Guards are amazing. I mean, for the Emperor, Yeah. And what's the other phrase? I've met fiercer mud crabs or something like that. She is paying no attention to me whatsoever. It's making me very upset. I'm going to have to start offending her.
What?
I can't offend you as much as I used to be able to. Because you used to be a god botherer, but now that's nothing. Although, to be fair, I wouldn't...
God botherer.
To be fair...
Bother.
As much as you thought I was a twat about it, I was less of a twat about it than you thought I was. And from a away perspective, you're like, oh, actually, he was pretty nice. You assumed that the simple fact of my atheism meant that I was hostile towards...
I have no idea what you're talking about. It's just my mum freaking...
Oh, your mum?
My mum's giving me advice on how to exercise.
But your mum gets well fat.
I know.
And she, eats all the curry.
Yeah, and she eats loads of bacon sandwiches.
I mean, that's one of the things I was going to say in this. One of our plans this year is to lose some fucking weight. And we're going to do it in the simple way. We're going to eat less. And that might sound stupid, but, well, it might not... I don't know, sound stupid...
No,
/ make sense.
Diet is 80% the reason why people lose weight.
No, it might sound stupid in an obvious way. That's what I mean.
Right.
But one of the things that we've had an issue with is you.
Yeah, it's always me.
I mean, most of the things are you.
Yeah, me.
You're too sexy. You're too bum slice.
That's just too much bum
Too
slice.
bum slice. No, you're very picky.
I am very picky.
So one of the things she's agreed to in order to try and lose some weight...
One of the first things I said to you when we started going out was, I am high maintenance. You have to get used to that.
You didn't say that. I told you what high maintenance meant, and you went, yeah, that's me. In Ass Creed, I washed ashore and I climbed a platform and couldn't climb down. Is that your entire experience with the Assassin's Creed franchise? I climbed. I was done. I played Breath of the Wild as well, and now I'm just stuck on a mountain. Even though you eat less, move more, easy. It sounds easy, but are you very, very lazy / very, very hungry? Yeah. Shut up, the Mexican Bob. No, we're going to...
A very hungry singularity, which is a fantastic name.
I am the hungry singularity.
Yeah, drinking can give you... a lot of drinks are just basically pure sugar.
Yeah.
But I don't drink
Thankfully, I don't drink a lot.
I don't drink a lot of alcohol anyway. It's only on the weekend I really do it.
No, I'm 90% sure that the drinking in my life isn't the issue. It's the eating massive meals.
Yeah.
So we've agreed.
Mine is eating too much chocolate.
We've agreed that she's going to be less picky as long as she gets one individual. Because here's the thing. My brother does it. And my brother basically eats the same thing every day forever. And I could totally do that. Except she whinges. Because we figured out that...
Yeah, my dad does it as well.
A thing...
I think it's a boy thing.
Yeah, there's a boy thing where they can happily eat the same thing over and over again. When we were really poor, we ate more similar meals than we did now. Mm-hmm. Where we're just kind of poor instead of being really poor. So now we have the option to actually have other meals. Since we had the option to have other meals other than the same thing over again, we got fat.
Yeah, we did.
So, we figured out that you could probably tolerate a Thai green curry every day. And we've split the amount of food we got by half. Mm-hmm. Even though it's technically going to cost a little bit more. And in the back of my head, I'm like, but you could get more frozen chicken for less. It's like, no, but...
Yeah, I think that's both of our problems, is because we're so used to basically living off hardly anything that we have a proper frugal mind.
And so when we have cheap food that we can have a lot of, we go, well, that just makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's really bad, obviously.
Living in poverty does shit to you.
it fucks you up when you're not impoverished anymore, and it makes you unable to be normal.
It's why you want to save everything. You want to save all the cardboard boxes.
Oh, man. I love cardboard boxes. I've got so many. Like every time we buy something that's like a thing that might need to be returned, even though they don't care. Yeah, it's really bad. But like I said, this is our plan: is to you're gonna have Thai green curry,
Yeah.
and you're not gonna whinge about it
No, I fucking love Thai green.
because she really likes Thai green. It was nice today, wasn't it?
I like Thai green.
That was with Alpro, which was a slightly cheaper. Actually, was it cheaper? I'm not sure if it was cheaper, but
It was nice.
I think it was less weighty. I'm not sure. Doesn't fucking matter.
It was less salty.
Probably.
Yeah.
But it was less salty because I used half of the Thai green
Yeah.
stuff, which I looked at it today. We get these little tins of Thai green. I used the whole thing before.
Mm.
But they were really nice.
They are really nice, but they're really fucking salty.
Probably. But to be fair, you haven't had much problem with the salt thing.
No, because I drink water a lot.
Plus, you just have less salt.
Can't believe how much salt is in tap water.
Our local tap water is evil. But just watching the news, it's so depressing, so I'm listening to you nutters instead. I mean...
Oh, we're just talking about food. And I guess that's less depressing.
Listen, fuck the news.
You can
There
make
you
a
go.
casserole out of the cardboard boxes. Thing is, one of our kids has a thing about cardboard as well.
She is every fucking time we have a cardboard box in our
Every
house.
time we get anything from Amazon, she's like, "Oh, can I keep this? I can make it into something."
She is like a fucking cheeseburger cat. I can't
Oh,
Icon has box. That's all she thinks. She's just fucking obsessed with cardboard.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy. Go to Flurfers for salt, yeah. Although they would probably think the same way. I've been privy to a number of arguments recently because someone like necroed a Twitter thread spat kind of thing on my timeline, and it's just been going on for ages. They've been arguing and arguing and arguing, and I occasionally interject because I find it funny just to annoy people. But it's amazing how sort of you can see how people think that the other side are the ones who are salty about everything. But I guess if you think you're right, you think you're right, even if you're proven really goddamn wrong.
Cardboard.
Cardboard? Who's a cardboard?
Cardboard.
Cardboard?
Do I say cardboard?
Say cardboard.
Cardboard.
You
Or
say,
cardboard.
there's almost a dirt in there.
Cardboard. I might have
Cardboard!
I might have said it when I'm not paying attention to the
Here's
word.
how she speaks. Car!
Cardboard box. It is
Cardboard.
cardboard. It is cardboard, that's it.
Cardboard.
It is cardboard box. It's cardboard, yeah.
Cardboard.
I do say it. Oh,
There might be something wrong with
I
you.
just learned something about myself. I'm really bad at words, so you know that.
It's because you're Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
Do you know what? If we're going to bring up speaking again.
Yorkshire.
Your scripts.
My script.
What is the word that you always... Bean.
Bean.
She doesn't write being. He has... not being.
What? Human being.
He was bean.
Human being.
No, it's not a human being. It's a human being.
Being.
You shouldn't be a human being. You should be a human doing.
Bean. It's a human being. It just.
They're not human beings. Human beings would be beans made of humans. Now, that sounds delicious, but it's not the right fucking word. I'm going to make a cardboard Sir Sick helmet. I mean, I say that, but I'm really just going to put a Weetabix box on my head. I mean, what makes you think that I don't already do that? Car bomb.
Car bomb.
Car bomb box. I mean, is she going to join the IRA? Stick to this channel and you'll see. Are they even an issue anymore? I know they still exist.
It's a human being.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Sick from Victoria, BCC. I don't know. I think he was supposed to either shout all of it or talk all of it
Victoria
normally.
BC, like before Christ, like. the time
I'm
ago.
assuming that BC is one of those weird American shortenisms. Shortenism is the correct terminology.
Shortenism. I know what you meant. Human being.
Alien beans!
Human bee!
Alien beans! That's what a meteorite is. No meteorites, they're beans.
It's a bean!
Sky beans!
Sky beans.
I need to piss, you need to get out of the way.
Beans. I can't say it. It's just beans to me.
I'm going to take the
They're
cat
all
with me.
beans.
Oh, are you okay?
My elbow hurts.
Oh, she just totally fucking wrecked my screen. My bean screen.
Why did you pick up the cat?
Because she was on your lap. And I want to see
didn't
how
even-
long she goes with me
didn't
before
even-
she gets pissed
I
off.
didn't even notice she was there. I think she teleported. Oh, British Columbia. Okay. I'm not good with shortenings. Garçon, more whiskey. I've had a hot chocolate and that's about it. I'm trying not to have any booze because I end up waking up with a hangover without drinking, so I don't need a hangover with drinking because it's just like I deserve this, whereas now I don't deserve this. Mrs. Six spilling the beans. It is bean. It's just bean. It's just being. Being. It doesn't make sense to me. Is England actually real? I don't know. I might not actually even be in England for all I know. Being in England. I'm not sure. It's better than people say crown. Crown instead of crayon? I say crayon weird though. Everyone comments about how I say crayon.
Yeah.
I think 6 crayon, which I found even weirder. I'm a jelly bean. No. Bean City. Oh, England is CGI. That makes sense. This is sick. Have you ever tried breaking up 4 pieces of chocolate orange into hot chocolate? Yes, of course.
Yeah,
I have.
that tastes amazing.
Yeah.
We used to have, I used to work for my mum's pub, and that was just one of the best things you could do. They had a really good hot chocolate. Get out of my fucking chair.
No.
I have a cat on my shoulder. She's causing me pain. Get out of my chair.
Oh, God's sake.
She is fucking shoulder cannon cat. And then she freaked out. Oof. Are you going to jump? There we go. Yeah, I took the...
Mind your toe beans.
Why? Because you're
I'm
going to
moving
zoom in.
up. I'm moving up. I have to read the chat, don't I?
She needs to read the chat. It's
I need
important.
to read the chat.
Consult the tunes.
Say crayon.
Crayon. Who says crayon?
I thought you said crayon.
No. Who the fuck says crayon?
Crayon.
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 That sounds like an Americanism.
Crayon.
I'm using my crayons.
People have commented before how I say crayon.
You said crayon before?
Crayon.
People know how I say crayon. It's in fucking videos. I accuse people of eating them because I think it's funny. And mostly because it is funny.
Is bean going to be the new gravy?
Is bean going to be the new gravy? It depends on if you pay her to say it and she stops saying it otherwise. Plus, you also just said gravy, you fool. That's the paid word.
The paid word.
We've got the paid words. That's how we make money.
Mr. Rogers called them crayons. Crayons.
Hello, neighbour. Crayon. And that was it. Done. Millions of dollars. I say cran.
How fat are you guys? Fat enough.
Not as fat as you might think from the way we talk about it, but fatter than we should be. Overweight is the way I would put it. You see, because like she sees really, really big people. She goes, "That's what I look like." Yeah. She says it in a weird accent for some reason. But she isn't that big. And I apparently hold my weight ridiculously well because when I went to the dentist, they give me way less knockout bullshit than they should have because I could feel fucking everything, which was fun. So, and I very distinctly remember that because I remember the lady who was supposed to give me.
Because you're quite tall, so...
They asked me how much I weighed instead of, oh, I don't know, like person with a brain weighing me. And I said, I weigh this much. He said, oh, you don't weigh that much. And then for some reason, when I came for my actual procedure, I felt when they pulled the tooth out of my fucking head. I might not go back to that place for some fucking reason. I think they might be fucking incompetent.
I don't think I'm that fat. I can see my feet.
I can see if... Oh, no, I can't see him right now. You're too fat. But
When you stand up straight and look down, can you see your feet?
Yes.
Can you see your pubic area?
If I pull my stomach in slightly.
No, don't count.
But it's only slightly. I think if you were really fat and you pull your stomach in slightly...
I can see mine. But the thing
my point is...
My problem is my boobs get in the way.
Yeah, she has massive knockers. They are just hoog. She could be the skinniest person alive and she wouldn't be able to see her fucking feet. They're big tits.
When I was really skinny before the kids, I constantly got people oogling at me because of that.
You got people asking you if your tits were fake.
Yeah, I know.
Which I thought was fucking hysterical. And I think what you should have done is pulled your top off and then just smashed them in the face with them. Tell me how fake they are, bitch.
I was working in a shop and a woman came in and she was just wandering around looking at stuff and she kept looking towards me and I was like...
She wanted to buy her tits.
Looking towards me and looking towards the clothes. I went, she gonna nick something? Like, she's gonna steal it, ain't she? And I was like proper paying attention to her. And then she came up, she went, I'm sorry, but I just want to know, she says, are your boobs fake? And I'm like, no. She went, oh, it's just my daughter's had hers done, they're about the same size as yours. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, what am I supposed to respond to that? I don't know. Like, no, they're normal.
Second best Bob asks, what's milk? The fuck is milk?
Milk?
You say milk, don't you?
Milk.
Yeah, milk. I don't think anybody says
I
milk.
do say milk like to
milk is like the knockoff milk. It can
discount milk is milk.
It contains lots of vitamin
Now I think about it, my mum does say milk sometimes.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh, there's something wrong with your mother.
Pick up some milk.
I literally can't put weight on. It's totally a genuine problem. You know what, Dan?
Yeah, my brother-in-law.
You know what, Dan? Go fuck yourself.
My brother-in-law.
Except muscle, obviously, Dan. Obviously, you're so hench.
Shh, you're shouting.
I'm mad at Dan. Blame Dan.
You're getting drunk. That's what it is. But
read Dan's words and tell me why I shouldn't be mad.
Brother-in-law.
Yes. His nickname is the boy, which I think is unfair. Even though he does look like a 12-year-old.
And he can't grow a beard.
He can't grow a beard. He is skinnier than... Like, when I'm when I'm normal weight, like, he is half my size. Even if I was as short as him, he'd still be smaller than me.
Yeah.
He's made of skinny.
But he tries to put on weight and he can't do it.
And
his metabolism is so quick. He's been to the doctors for it and all sorts. And he's just, nope, can't do it. He's tried doing the protein thing to get put weight on. Like
Mulk in The Simpsons, yeah.
And he put on like 3 pounds in like 6 months.
He was very impressed, and we were like, but this is a person who fucking, like, he constantly ate takeaway.
He eats garbage.
Absolute garbage. Yeah. He's basically a trash human, and we hate him. No, he's a nice guy, but fucking hell. Yeah, he can't put on weight to save his life. And it's just one of those things.
Milk is northern milk.
Yeah. It's from Melkenshire.
It's from the coos.
From the coos? For a second there, I thought you might be being racist.
What?
I don't know, the coos sounds a bit racist.
Oh my god, no!
No, I know you didn't mean that. What have you done with my tin can?
I moved the bin because it was in the way.
Oh, it was in your way?
Yeah.
Right, I understand now. They are lacking in nutritional value, but it's all I can afford. Sorry, what are you eating, Ghost Eater? Ghosts?
Yes, Brandon gets it. I hate people with high metabolism too.
People with high metabolism's a piece of human garbage. That's the fact.
The thing is, like, I wasn't... Science. Before the kids, I was alright. I actually felt pretty good in myself. How big was I?
You were... Well, before the kids...
I have to convert it to
we
American.
were subsisting off of very cheap sausages
Mm.
We had a George Foreman grill because it's literally the only way we could cook anything that was like meat.
There we go. I was £112 or 8 stone.
Yeah.
When I first got to you, and then I went.
You gained weight when I started feeding you.
Because I didn't eat, and then I went to like 9 stone after that.
Yeah.
And then after the kids, I just put on shitloads of weight, and I can't get it off. And I've tried all sorts of fucking and it's just a polycystic ovary problem.
We've been trying multiple things, and I think that this current thing we're doing is going to work because it's a combination of I'm going to make slightly less food,
and I'm exercising more.
But she's going to... Well, it's not even that. You're going to eat the same thing over and over again because I fucking... One of the reasons that I cook too much food is because I'm just trying to pick out meals, separate meals, all sorts of different meals, and I fucking hate doing that. I find it very confusing.
Mrs. Six should be narrating fairy tales about people being boiled alive.
To be fair, that's not untrue. So, just like, and then the children were boiled alive.
And then the children boiled alive in festering oil.
Oof, terrifying. Sorry for having a high metabolism.
What is 9 stone in normal unit? Oh, God, making me convert things.
In people units. Boiled people. Mm. You say herbs, and we say herbs because there's a fucking H in it. It is odd.
£126. I went from 112 to 126 when I met him, and now I am...
It's because I fed her.
God, let's have a look.
Like an asshole.
I'm about...
She said she was hungry and I gave her food.
Last time I weighed myself anyway. I'm about 168 now.
Yeah, I'm too much. You don't want to know. I am 6'3", but I am definitely bigger than I should be. But you would say I hold my weight better than I look.
Yeah, you do.
And it's kind of to a ridiculous degree.
Yeah, you're all top heavy as well.
It's like magic.
You're top heavy because your legs are really athletic.
I have amazing legs. I like my shoulders and I like my legs, which is about 2 times what most people like.
You're in a Blake spheroid.
I am the Earth. Fuck, I might be. That might actually be true. I mean, if I was covered in humans, I would definitely slap them all to death.
The main problem as well is, like, you're very strong as well.
Hmm. And handsome.
Yeah.
And famous.
No.
And good at the set. I'm a little bit famous.
No.
I'm famouser than most people.
No.
Are you saying that I'm literally less famous than most people?
No.
That's probably untrue. I'm probably more famous than your average Joe.
But yeah, I need to lose weight, and then it will make.
And there's going to be an average Joe who's like super famous.
I lose weight, make me feel better, then I can leave sick and go find
half
or
can you imagine? I'd be so happy. I mean,
half or Beyonce.
That'd be terrible.
And Jason Momoa would want me.
You'd have that Jason Momoa Hathor Beyonce combo.
Yeah. Oof. Yes.
Yeah. I enjoy that. I'll actually look after the kids.
I want his face on Hathor's body. That is like the perfect human.
Oh, I didn't know you found Jason Momoa facially attractive.
Yeah. You seen his hair?
I thought it was the hair, not the head.
Yeah, but it's all it's the his
It's
face.
a combo.
Yeah.
It's a package.
Yeah.
So you pull off Jason Momoa's head in some horrific experiment and bang it onto Hathor Beyonce's body.
I don't know. I find a lot of people
Sew it on.
I find a lot of people attractive though. So.
Yeah. Well, you need him to have a big fucking rack as well, because
I like mostly men, but not men with 6-packs. So
no, you like a barrel, but you also enjoy boobies.
I do like boobs. I like big boobs as well.
Well, you're one of the sort of quintessential pansexuals, who, as long as someone is attractive.
Yeah, that's all. As long as I find them attractive, that's all I care about.
Reasonably attractive person, you just like fuck the shit out of all of them. You're a terrible, terrible person.
Yeah, and this is why bisexual people end up getting a reputation.
It's not actual bisexual people who just like whoever. You just want to fuck them all. You're like, it's like Pokemon, but for sex. Gonna bang them all, gotta bang them all, yeah. Gotta bang them all, pansexual. You love it, shut up.
You're grinning like a fucking knobhead.
Everything I do is like a fucking knobhead.
Yeah, true.
I am a fucking knobhead. Thank you very much. Cersei's head on Swamp Monster's body.
What?
Sorry, are you talking about how I normally look?
Yes, that's a good way to put it. I like bears, but I like strong bears.
She likes bellies. She likes.
To be honest,
She likes a good pound.
I don't like six packs. It instantly makes someone unattractive to me. Like there's a guy and he's reasonably attractive. He's got big arms, and then he takes his shirt off and he's got a six pack. And I'm like, oh god.
That you struggle with versions of my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend?
I can't think.
Oh, Henry Cavill.
Because sometimes he's a little bit six-packy, but mostly barrely.
Yeah.
And you're like, ooh. And then you'll see another picture of him, and he's six-pack. You're like, oh no.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, can you just be something I like? And then he's got the Geralt face on, and you're like, yes.
Yeah.
Fuck whatever your body looks like, just the Geralt face, pounding it.
Yeah, but I like men with long hair. So.
And you like people who look like Gerald. I like calling him Gerald because it's amusing. But
that's a good. Yeah, bi people are a preference. Pans on. I'm probably more pansexual.
That's probably a good way to put it, actually.
But thing is, with bisexuals,
I think that's Mimosa. Jason Mimosa. He's just walking around with drinks. I would definitely fuck him if he brought me some mimosas, I'll be honest.
Thing with bi people, they can change their preferences a lot as well. Like, sometimes they're into guys more than girls, so...
Cersei confessing to be a knobhead. Have you been on my channel? I've called myself an arsehole more times than I can think of.
Sir on the street, sick in the shade.
So much sick. One of my favourite albums...
I have a washboard stomach and abs of iron.
One of my favourite albums is Genesis by Busta Rhymes. And you just talk about sick in the sheets.
What? Mrs. Sick likes digitally removed mustaches?
No.
What? What the fuck is that?
I think it's in Batman vs Superman.
I haven't seen that.
No. She's seen pictures of him in various states of undress and various states of sick package. Yeah. So Henry Cavill, when he was filming, I think it was Batman. Apologies for the smelly burp.
Oh my god, that's not smelly, that's stenchy.
Apologies for the stenchy burp.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
And apologies for those of you who have smell-o-vision. I don't even know why I bought that unit.
Right, what is it about? Something about a mustache being digitalised? Because I like beards.
So, in one of the DC films, it might have been Justice League. It might have been Batman vs Superman. I think it might have been the Justice League movie.
Right.
But at the same time, he was filming fucking Mission Impossible.
Okay.
And he had a mustache in Mission Impossible. And for the Mission Impossible film, he had signed a contract that said, I will have a mustache and I will not shave it off. So when he filmed the Justice League film, he had the mustache. So they digitized it out. So he is now referred to as Monster Lip.
That's funny.
It's really funny because when you see it, you can't unsee it.
Right.
And it is a monster lip. It's really bad. But the Mission Impossible film, he does this thing, which is this like getting ready to fight thing, which is also fucking hilarious. Because Henry Cavill is bae and he is a really funny man. And he built himself a PC and now I just fuck the shit out of that dude. which I'm sure he's heard a lot.
One of my favorite.
But it's gonna matter from me because I'm
one of my favorite things. You like you like Henry Cavill. And, yeah, he's an alright guy, and then you realise he built PCs. And I'm like, yeah, I've actually got a crush on him now.
No, I gained a crush on him when I found out he liked the Witcher games.
Oh right.
Yeah. Simple as.
Because he's a gamer. That's all it takes.
He's a PC gamer too.
And that's all it takes.
I literally every time I saw loads of interviews with him. So what do you play? What console do you play? Do you play Xbox or PS4? It's like, motherfucker, are you stupid? I play him on my PC, and I'm like, yeah, fuck that. I'd fucking tap that ass. Although he'd probably tap mine, and I'd be okay with that. Henry Cavill, he's fucking bae, and he just is. And if you don't think he's bae, grow up.
As long as I can see you do shit, I don't care.
You just want to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a fucking perv.
Mhm.
Although she's, you're.
What?
No, that works with your cuckold mindset, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, I'm a cook, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, I could fuck basically anybody as long as she found them attractive.
Yeah.
That's the one rule.
Yeah, I don't care.
I could literally fuck anybody in front of her, and she'd be so fucking into it. Unfortunately, I'm too lazy to find anyone.
Was Missy Sick attracted to chubby fuck? Kinda.
We had this discussion before as well.
Like he looks like it's because he looks greasy and like unclean. That's the only reason I didn't like it.
The
but
issue,
apart from that, if it was a clean chubby Thor, then chubby Thor, yeah. I'd really
unkempt
like
chubby Thor, not great, but chubby Thor as a concept.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Is absolutely fine for...
I like fat guys, okay?
She likes fat dudes. I mean, the thing is, when we got together, you had only been with what you refer to now as boys.
Yeah, skinny boys, yeah.
And it's hilarious because before we met, she wasn't into sex at all.
No.
And apparently I made her really into sex.
To the point where I was even considering that I'm probably asexual.
And then we met. And then she saw my not unsubstantial size, among other things. And then we did the sex. And now I regret doing the sex with her because I'm less into sex than she is. I really like sex, but fucking hell is it knackering.
It's because you're fat.
Yeah, partially. But you are way more into sex than I am.
Yeah.
You would do it all the time, and I'm like, but can we cuddle? And you're like, no, motherfucker. You lie down, get that shit up. And then she fucking bounced. Bounce, motherfucker. Bounce.
Oh, God. I can just see you scrolling on your phone.
I am not that rude.
You would, though.
I would, but it'd be very rude. And I'm not that rude. Confirmed. She truly... Apparently I am. Apparently I'm that good at the sex that I made someone who wasn't into the sex at all. I turned her into a hornball.
Yeah. From
my sexiness. Which I guess I should take as a compliment.
Tim Carl, don't question it. Just enjoy it.
She'd be like, well, she has been missing. Effectively. But that is the thing. She had boys before me, and I was a good 5 years older than anybody you'd ever been with. Probably significantly more than that. Probably 10.
Well, they were my age, so...
Okay, so 5.
Before you, the oldest person I went out with, which was way before I met you, was when I was 13. I went out with a 16-year-old.
Oh, was that the freak who tried to...
The Mormon.
The Mormon who was creepy for some reason.
Yeah.
Mormons being creepy. What a surprise. Yeah, but you were 19 when you met me, and I was just out of a relationship. I was 22? 23? 22?
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Okay, I was 24, but you were still 19.
Yeah.
And well legal.
We met when I was 18, but we got together when I was 19.
Yeah, we met ages before we got together.
Mm-hmm.
I was with my previous partner.
So was I.
And she was insane.
So was mine.
No, he wasn't insane.
He was a dick. Yeah.
He was a dick. He threatened to smash my kneecaps with a sledgehammer. This is the kind of person that I would definitely easily take the sledgehammer off and smash his kneecaps back. But I wouldn't do that because I'm not a cunt.
Did he wear special underwear? I never checked. I was 13.
Oh, I thought you meant the previous boyfriend. And I could see him wearing special underwear.
The only thing I did with the Mormon is I got
freaked out.
I went in for a normal kiss, and he gave me this weird fucking sloppy tongued kiss thing, and it freaked me the fuck out.
Was that your first weird, freaky, sloppy
That was my first kiss, and all I wanted was just to... But he went... And it freaked me the fuck out. And I was like, oh my god, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, I mean, at least that teaches us that if our kids ever get anywhere near someone who is 3 years older than them at the teenage stage, is that I have to murder that person. And I'll do you know what? I'll be honest, I would do so much time for the kids. If someone tried to hurt them, I was like, I've listened to a lot of Reddit stuff, and I saw some stuff about dads. What's the worst thing you did to protect your kid? And most of that I was like, yep, would do that, would do that, would do that, would do that. I'm like, yeah, I would totally murder someone for my children. Like, it's not even a question.
Did he make you do a secret handshake? No, but he's Do you
know anything about him now?
I know that he's married now to another Mormon girl. So yeah.
I bet she's worse than him.
She's not attractive.
Was he attractive?
He was quite attractive, yeah.
But no Mormon girls, they know attractive.
You know, but you know what my type is. I like unconventional, and he had.
So what you mean is he was probably ugly.
He had very, very broad.
Wait, are you calling me ugly?
He had very broad shoulders.
To be fair, you call me the most attractive person you've ever been with, or what?
Yeah, he had very broad shoulders, quite big arms, and a reasonable, quite big chest. But he was slim. He didn't. Yeah, he didn't really have. He was just very straight line. He didn't have curves or anything like that. He was
a slice.
Yeah, he was a slice of a man, and he had slick back hair.
Hey, skeptic, how you doing, man?
He had a full hairline,
head slice,
and he had a full hairline, and he had slick back hair, really bright blue eyes, and and he was just a really.
Did he shoot lasers?
He had quite a large nose, but he was. Apart from that, he was quite attractive. That's probably what made me attracted to him, because he didn't have like a perfect face, because I don't like perfect faces. And
except for this one, clearly.
He was really sweet.
Except for this one, clearly.
I met him. The only reason I knew him, even though he was a lot older than me, was we had
apparently I don't have a perfect face.
It was because we had this like goth group in the school.
Oof.
And it was the goth art group, and because I'm an edgy 13-year-old, and Fanny. And
I love that, Fanny.
And it was just an art group thing, and he ended up coming in because he was supposed to be a teacher's assistant to help with the art, managing the art students.
Was he actually a teacher's slice?
And you're getting more and more drunk, aren't you? And
but slice is still funny.
He was really sweet and really nice, and I didn't realise until like after we kissed that he was a virgin and everything, and he made such a big fucking deal. I think it's a boy thing. Because I've had other boys do this with me as well. He made
but he was Mormon, of course.
He had this really big fucking deal about being a virgin. And he was like, I'm not really, like, my parents are Mormon, I'm not Mormon, and I don't, you know.
Wait, he wasn't?
He was a Mormon because he was raised that way. He went to church, he was active in the church. He said he believed in God, but he didn't think he was a Mormon. Right? And
he sounds pretty fucking
But
normal.
yeah, and he was basically trying to get into my knickers, but I was too smart for that. And
then he did the cyclone.
Cyclone.
Does that sound about right?
Cyclone.
Because I've had one of those kisses.
No, that was it. He said this after we kissed.
Yeah.
and he went on this whole thing about how being a virgin is rubbish and shit like that, and I was like, oh, well, I'm a virgin, I don't care. Yeah.
Well, of course you didn't care. You're a
But
woman.
one of my other boyfriends was like that as well. But
Where's Tusk?
my other boyfriend, we got together.
I have no way to contact Tusk, so you find him.
One of my other exes, we got together, and he was really sweet and really kind at first.
Is this who I think it is?
As soon as we got together, he's like, right, we can't spend all our time together. I need time alone with my friends away from you. And this is like, we've been going out for like 2 days. I need time for my friends away from you.
Wasn't this with a new friend group?
And yeah, it was a new friend group. And we've known each other probably, I don't know, like a month. And
so basically, the important thing to think of is that she has shit taste in people. So just think about what that means about me.
After that is, I was like, right, okay. And then I met his mum. And his mum went out, and we were sat in the living room. And he's like, oh, so what type of sex things have you done? And I'm like, this is like the 3rd day.
Oh my God.
And I was like,
that's
Jesus
so cringe.
Christ. And he was just so full on. And I was like, oh my God, what is wrong with this guy? And he's like, oh, well, I'm a virgin and I really want to lose my virginity quickly. And I was like, this is the reason you haven't lost your virginity, because you keep pushing girls into having sex and they don't want it.
Yeah.
And yeah, we broke up.
Especially not with you.
We broke up very quickly after that.
It's funny because in my experience, I was always come on to, but it took a long time for that to become a thing. Like the first woman that ever engaged me sexually very much came on to me, but I was also older than some people. It was 19, so I didn't break the 20 mark, but it was later than some people. Like they're just fucking everyone. It wasn't a school chum, as it were, but at the same time, I think because of that interaction, I kind of always expected women to come on to me, so it almost became easier to just not be a massive cock about it and just let it happen. And that's why I'm so sort of normally flirty.
Oh, loads of girls think you're flirting when you're being friendly.
I'm just, yeah.
The thing is, it even took me a while to realise it, that you're just being friendly.
Yeah.
Because I thought you were flirting with other girls.
I'm just talking to
But
them.
you were, yeah, and I realised that, yeah. And the thing is, they start flirting with you, and you don't even fucking notice that they're flirting
I
with
think
you.
I'm being flirty when kissing gets involved. And that's like...
No.
And that's I understand now that that's a bit of a long way in.
Yeah.
But it doesn't even take that long. And that's probably the problem.
Who was that girl?
Like, if they start kissing me, I'll be like, okay, calm the fuck down, bitch.
Do you remember we were... You might not remember, you were a bit pissed.
Are we talking about Beard Girl?
Yeah.
I knew we were talking about Beard Girl. Because you're you.
She pissed me the fuck off.
Yeah.
There was this girl, and you knew her. We were sat there and we were talking.
No. I have no fucking idea who that was.
Well, we were sat there and we were just me and Sick talking and at the nightclub that we used to go to and having a really good time.
So you're going to say having a fat doobie? No.
And this girl comes up and sits on your lap like instantly.
No, she didn't sit on my lap. She sat across from me. Thank you very much.
And
the person who sat on my lap was our friend's sister.
No, she sat on your lap as well.
No,
she she stood up first, said, "Oh my God, hi! I haven't seen you in ages." And
she played with my
were like,
from across from me.
And you were like, "Oh, all right, okay." And then she sat on your lap and she played with your beard. And
she didn't sit on my lap.
She did. I got
Didn't.
She did. That's the thing that brought the camel's back for me. It really pissed me off.
She sat. Okay.
And the worst thing was, she chased after me, went into the girls' toilets, and says, "Are you okay?" Like that. And I was like, "Oh, fucking done. I will smack you, bitch."
Let's put it this way. In my memory, there was a little square table.
We had a round table.
A little square table in my memory that I'm clearly wrong about because you're a big brain smarter.
No, it's because it pissed me off so much I remember a lot of it.
In my memory, we sat on a little square table and you were sat on one side and she was sat across from me. And then she reached across and like stroked my beard. And that's when you went completely nut bananas. And I was like, it's fairly normal for people to just randomly stroke my beard at that point. So it didn't occur to me that that might be fucked up to go, hey, bitch, and punch her in the face and then knock her down and spit on her. I should have done that. That would have been the correct response for you.
The thing that got me was, because we were sat across from each other and we were talking, she came up, stood next to you, and said, oh my god, hi, I haven't seen you in ages, and you just looked at her and went, oh, hi. And I didn't, like, because we weren't together that long, so I didn't know your mannerisms and stuff then. And then she's like, oh, how are you doing? Are you okay? Everything all right? And stuff like that. And then she sat down at the table next to us. And then you turned to go pay attention to her. And I was like, the fuck?
That was a completely different situation that you've combined into one. Because we were sat on a bench.
Oh, that was the bench one, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that really pissed me off as well.
But can you see how you've combined situation together? So someone starts talking to me, and I was talking to you, and then that conversation had effectively ended as far as I was concerned. You had a friend sat next to you, so I thought, oh, she'll chat to her. I'll just chat to this. Did not see Mrs. Angry getting... Can you imagine just...
Yeah, I was vibrating.
But she's a lot better at that shit now. Now I can leave her be in a party situation, and she doesn't.
I also had to learn that touching other people's beards wasn't appropriate.
Someone said that.
Yeah.
It's okay, and it isn't okay.
Well, I had no idea who she was.
I still have no idea who she was.
But you were just being friendly towards her.
I'm so
now,
used.
That I know now that you were just being friendly, and she was getting too touchy about it.
You have to bear in mind, in that situation, I was kind of the king of that club.
Yeah, I know. Everybody loved you there.
At that point, I had been back since, and nobody knew who I was, and it was weird, and I haven't been back since.
Well, it's full of, like,
kids.
Skinny kids now.
It annoyed me.
Yeah.
I was also fat. It wasn't so good. But you know, you can do stuff that people don't like.
If touching a black person's hair is racist, does that mean touching a Viking's beard is also racist? I know, I'm stupid.
I mean, it's...
I think just...
It all depends on the context.
The way I see it is, touching anyone is weird.
If you're not fucking them at the time and they're not into it, then don't do it. If you're fucking a black guy, or if you're fucking a black girl, then stroking their hair...
is normal.
Is probably fine. If you're not doing that, then probably don't randomly touch people. This is a fairly decent rule. Also, they're into the sex. Like, let's just make that really fucking clear for the fucking people who sit at the back of the class and aren't paying attention. Yeah. If you're having sex with someone and they're into it, touching their hair is fine. If that's the only way you can touch a black person's hair, or you can touch a Viking beard, or that you can, I don't know, tickle an Asian's sideburns. I don't fucking know. You have a very strange fucking life. And I can't imagine needing to do that so fucking desperately. Just act like a person.
No, I find it weird wanting to touch anybody's hair. That's really weird.
I don't like touching her hair. She lies against me. Mm. She shaved the side of her head.
Oh, yeah. I've shaved...
And I feel weird touching it.
This is before Cyberpunk. I did this before Cyberpunk, but I've shaved half my head.
Yeah, I know.
I have to clarify. I've been wanting a half shave for ages, and I finally.
Let's be fair.
I didn't want to do it myself because I knew I'd fuck it up. So I wanted to go to the hairdressers and get it done, which was expensive. And I
What you
finally
mean is
got it done.
overpriced.
Yes, it was very overpriced for getting your head half shaved. And I did that.
And for less than that cost, we bought some clippers.
The upkeep of it is fucking ridiculous. It's making me not want to do it anymore. But yeah, I've shaved half my head, and it's a boy cut on one side, and you hate it.
I don't hate it. I hate...
You hate me when I do this, stroke the boy cut.
It's weird. It feels weird. I don't hate it. It looks fine. What I hate is that you care.
I care about what? It's really soft.
This, when I go... Exactly. It shouldn't bother you at all. It's easy. Super simple.
It's just you rubbing fingers on my scalp is really weird to me. It feels so tickly.
Stay still.
I'm just not used to people touching my scalp.
Stay still. We need to make you make noises.
Stop.
Hilarious. That's what bothers me. Just shut the fuck up. Grow up. It's just a bit of hair. No.
I am tempted to just grow it out. Just because people go, oh, you like cyberpunk. Ugh.
Has that actually happened?
No.
No, exactly.
To be honest, all
that in your head?
All the mums down at the school.
They wouldn't fucking know what cyberpunk was.
No, they're really old, so they probably wouldn't know.
Although there's one dipshit at the school who makes fun of you for wearing your mask.
Yeah.
And my God, once you told me, I know exactly who it is. And I usually am the one to take the kids to school in the first hour. I take the school to the kids. I take the kids to the school in the morning. She does it in the afternoon. And you've been really good about that. So that's awesome.
You're going to pat me on the head and give me a biscuit? Fuck's sake, dude.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, but it's proper patronising.
You need to be patronised sometimes. Patronise.
I will.
But I didn't know about that.
I'm going to flick your nipples.
As long as you don't stop picking the kids up, I don't care. I kind of want to punch the person who does it. I always thought, in the back of my head, I thought they were stupid.
Oh,
I thought, no.
How many Karens at the school gate? Oof.
There's definitely one. We met her at the pub and she started having a go at me for swearing. At the fucking pub. And then you and my bestie defended them.
You're already getting to that state now. I could tell by your slurring voice that you're getting to that state where you're on the borderline of turning into a fucking dick. So you need to stop drinking now. And also, yeah, it was really fucking out of line. It's a family place.
No, it's not. It's a
now,
pub.
If it was a pub...
It is a pub.
But it was a restaurant.
But it's a pub.
It's still a pub, yeah, but it's also a restaurant where families go.
But...
And you're like going, oh, fuck, really loud. And you're a very loud person. You're even louder when you drink.
The problem is, cunt. But it's a pub. And she needs to grow up.
No, you needed to be a little bit quieter.
No.
Yeah.
As a person, when completely sober, I still agreed with myself. I'm just more forefront with my opinions.
No.
You're I am 100% convinced that I was right and you were both wrong.
You're a dick.
And I was also significantly sexier than their family. So, you know.
It's just, you were really loud. When you drink, you get loud.
I might have been loud.
You were very loud.
And sexy.
When you drink, you always get loud.
But when I see her at the school, she does look like a Karen.
No, it would work, but we're not married.
I mean, if she wants to divorce me, it'd be the biggest mistake of her life. But, you know. Have you seen how attractive I am?
I can't divorce you.
Okay, let's get married so you can divorce me.
There you go.
She fucking wonders why I won't marry her. It's because, you know, too easy to divorce. Tourette. What? But anyway. I forgot what I was going with that.
You need to stop drinking.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe now, but not in general.
No, it wasn't after 9 p.m.
It wasn't after 9 p.m.
No. It
was a pub.
It was at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I would say it was sort of more 6, 5, 6, but it was.
No, it's before we picked the kids up.
No, I think the girls were like on holiday with someone.
No.
Are you sure about that?
We're gonna go pick the kids up.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Are you sure about my
Yes,
penis?
because Memory Man said he was going to turn up at 3, and he didn't. He came earlier.
That doesn't even make sense. We'd have gone to pick them up if it was at 3.
Oh, I'm cross wiring again, aren't
I think so.
I? Yeah.
I think this was. We wouldn't have met with him at the pub if it wasn't like an evening.
The fuck is that? Unus anus?
Anyway, talking of anus, it's time to go.
What?
It's 11 o'clock.
What's
and
that got to do with 11 o'clock? Speaking of anus.
I don't know, but I really need a wee, and I don't want to make you move again. But it's been nice. It's a new year. I don't want to use the term new year because it's a bit lame.
God.
Enjoyable.
Can you not drink after this?
Okay.
Thank you.
Right. Anyway, thank you very much for coming, and we.
Don't stop drinking.
Well, now that he said it, well.
Cat,
I've
don't
got
lay
no
on the
choice.
floor. You're gonna get yourself run over.
Why don't you stand up and throw the chair at her?
Go.
Anyway, thank you very much for coming, and we will see you in upcoming videos. They probably won't be very good.
Gravy.
Go watch Spoon Staff Stories, and
Oh, done.
yes, do that.
Ow.
She fucking hit a thing again, and she's having to go at me for drinking too much. She hasn't even drunk anything, and she's hit my screen 2 times. Right, thank you very much, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
There we go.